Ever looked at someone and thought, yup, natural selection is working overtime? From bulldozer hide and seek to self-steaming yourself like a dumpling, these folks truly earned their exits. Welcome to the Darwin Awards, where stupidity meets fate in the most ridiculous ways possible. Hello everyone, welcome to Fun Amazed, your dark corner of the internet where dumb decisions become legendary tales. If you're into real-life fail stories with a side of sarcasm and a splash of disbelief, make sure to like, subscribe, and smash that bell like you're running up a down escalator. Now buckle up, because today's countdown of the top 5 Darwin Award winners Volume 8 is a facepalm-inducing roller coaster of regret. Number 5. Dozed to death. Imagine this, you're running from the cops and your grand escape plan involves hiding from a bulldozer. Yeah, that went about as well as you'd expect. So here's what happened. Our story opens in the wild land of Pennsylvania, where a county maintenance worker discovered a suspiciously aromatic garden of pot plants chilling in the shrubbery. He called in the cops, who arrived ready to crush crime. Literally. One suspect gave up right away. Smart-ish. But Gregory Longnecker? Nah, my guy chose the scenic route. He bolted into the thick brush like a stoned gazelle. Here's where it escalates. The vice officer literally jumped on a bulldozer with the maintenance dude and started plowing through the overgrowth, like GTA meets Farmville. From the sky, a police helicopter tracked Gregory's last known Where's Waldo position. But tragically and shockingly, Gregory was later found dead, crushed behind the bulldozer. Fans nominated him for a Darwin Award, but after some actual forensic thinking, yes, that still happens. The Darwin team revoked the nomination. Why? Because while running from cops isn't a Nobel-worthy idea, no one expects to get steamrolled, literally, by law enforcement playing demolition derby in a weed field. So Gregory didn't win the Darwin, but his story did win a gold medal in wait, what just happened? If you were running from the law, would you hide in a bush or just ask Siri for the nearest lawyer? Number 4. Bag a Tell. This one's short, tragic, and honestly straight out of a Final Destination deleted scene. A woman in New South Wales, Australia decided to pull over and check her car for shopping bags. Fair, right? We've all panicked over forgetting the eggs. But here's where the universe said, let me ruin your day real quick. She forgot to engage the parking brake. While checking her trunk, the car gently rolled backward, like it was casually leaving a scene it didn't want to be part of, and ran her over. Her own Mazda CX-7 turned traitor. She died right there, crushed by 3,000 pounds of oops. To make it worse, the news didn't even confirm if the bags were actually in the car. Imagine dying for groceries you didn't even buy. This Darwin Award goes out to a victim of the war on plastic bags. Reusable totes. 1. Human awareness. 0. Have you ever left your car in gear, or are you that person who double-checks the handbrake like you're defusing a bomb? Number 3. Mammoth Morons. Plot twist. This one's not about a person, it's about a species. That's right, today's Darwin Award is posthumously granted to the entire male population of woolly mammoths. Yep, we're going prehistoric. So here's the science. Researchers noticed that the vast majority of frozen, fossilized woolly mammoths were males. Like, we're talking 70% of all discovered mammoth corpuscles being dudes. Why? Because apparently, even 10,000 years ago, guys were wandering off into dangerous terrain like, bro, I bet I can cross that tar pit. Turns out male mammoths had this adorable tendency to leave the herd, fall into sinkholes, wander into swamps, and get themselves preserved for eternity like mammoth-flavored popsicles. Their sisters, safe and chilling at home with the matriarchal elephant fam. One scientist put it bluntly, in many species, males tend to do somewhat stupid things that get them killed. And honestly, that checks out. These walking shag carpets essentially self-extincted through a mix of testosterone and terrible decision-making. Somewhere in a Siberian ice block, a frozen mammoth bro is still waiting for someone to say, dude, bad idea. If you had to die a weird prehistoric death, would you rather be fossilized in ice or sink slowly into a tar pit like a mammoth in slow-motion doom? Number 2. Fumble Tumble. Alright, you ever think, running up the down escalator sounds like a fun time? Well, it is, until you end up dead. This next winner took that childhood dare to a tragic adult level. At 2 a.m. at Maryland's New Carrollton Amtrak station, officials found a man crumpled in a heap at the bottom of an escalator going up. Alone. No trains running. Just one body. Very much not on schedule. Was it a mob hit? A glitch in the Matrix? Nah, just Darwin doing his thing. Security footage showed the guy sprinting up the down escalator, determined like he was chasing a missed train, or common sense. He made it to the top. But physics said, not today. He lost his balance and tumbled backward, rolling all the way down, hitting his head on the metal steps of mechanical failure. By the time help arrived, he was gone. And bonus weird, pieces of his clothing were caught in the escalator like it tried to eat him afterward. Some theorize his clothes tripped him up, so maybe fashion really is deadly. Would you rather fall down an escalator or try explaining this story to your ancestors? Number 1. Steamy buns. Coming in hot, literally, is the most WTF Darwin Award on this list. Meet Limba, aka Black Dog, a 68-year-old spiritual magician in Malaysia with a spicy side hustle. He steamed himself. Yes, like a dumpling, as part of a ritual, on purpose. Black Dog would sit cross-legged in a giant steel wok, surrounded by rice, corn, and buns. Like some kind of mystical stir-fry Buddha, his followers would lower the lid, light a fire underneath, and voila, soul cleanse in progress. Except one day, the universe said, nah bro. 30 minutes in, Lim began frantically banging on the inside of the steamer. That's when his devotees realized something was wrong. Spoiler, it was very wrong. They opened the lid to find Lim unconscious, steam pouring out like he was the main course at a haunted dim sum restaurant. He suffered serious burns and died of a heart attack. Not to be insensitive, but the phrase, he got steamed, has officially been taken to horrifying new heights. Limbaugh, spiritual chef of doom, you've officially overcooked yourself into history. If you had to pick a bizarre spiritual death, would you rather be baked, fried, or steamed? So there you have it, top 5 Darwin Award winners, who remind us all that natural selection doesn't sleep. From bulldozer blunders to steaming yourself into the afterlife, these stories prove one thing: humanity's brain cells are not evenly distributed. Which story was your favorite? Or which one had you yelling no at your screen? Drop it in the comments, hit that like button if you laughed, and subscribe to Fun Amazed for more epic fails, real stories, and darkly hilarious tales of human nonsense. And remember, don't run up escalators, don't steam yourself, and for the love of physics, put the parking brake on. Until next time, stay smart, stay weird, and stay amazed.